Happy now. All is now. It's a gift to be in the present. First, say sign it back in here. Putting out my perception into the cloud of the collective to expand the collective consciousness. You're now tuning into the mind of an algid moon. And Horus will be transiting the first house in the sky. Okay, so as I say, Spirit gives me a thought frequency or video to do. I get up and I do it right away. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be elaborating a little bit more on you are an aspect of me. Okay, and just showing you, I don't even know why I didn't do this in that other video, but it's coming back to me now and I'll do it. And I'll show through the stars how you are an aspect of me, right? So for example, look here. The Aries is not the Libra, right? Those are two completely different signs. The Aries is not the Libra. The Libra is not the Aries. There's opposition. There's an opposition, 180 degrees for a learning process, right? So the aspect. This is why we use the astrological term aspect. So the aspect between these two relationships, between these two signs, the Aries and Libra, is a learning process. Not learning process, like you're saying learning process, but obstacle. So a square is a learning process. So that's a square. That's a learning process, 90 degrees. But 180 degrees is an obstacle. So that's a relationship, aka the aspect between the synastry between these two signs. Okay, so when I say you are an aspect of me, right? So I'm just shedding light and showing like, yes, of course we all one in this playing our roles, you know, with our individual energies we've picked as individual spirits, right? You know, but yet when we start talking about that spirit realm, when we start talking about that spirit type shit, your soul experiences is not the same as mine. Your spirit is not the same as mine. Your thoughts and ideas, your emotions, and how you choose to vibrate with thoughts and emotions. The thoughts you choose to eat, you know, and the thoughts you choose to put death to, it's not the same as mine. Okay? If we was truly like thinking on the same frequency type shit, you know? Yeah, and if we was truly like actually like had the same thoughts and ideas, you know, we would be brought together. You know, we'd manifest each other in our reality. But, you know, it's almost as if that's not, you know, oneness. We have this oneness through, yes, since I have an overstanding, I can prove my oneness simply by saying we are all one. Okay, since I have this overstanding on medical astrology, not only medical astrology, but just, not just the stars, we are all one. We all have, right? One. We are all one of each. From the head to the toe, right? Yes, that's the oneness. That is, you can say yes, that's the oneness, and how I can correlate the oneness with, you know, the stars. We are all one. That's the head, you know? That's the throat. That's the lungs. That's the lungs, right? This is, if I'm not quite sure, let's get the notes out, because, let's see. Yeah, right to be right, okay? So this is the immune system. Cancer would be the immune system, okay? the immune system and the lymphatic system. Leo would be the heart, the cardiovascular and circulatory system, the heart. That would be Leo. Okay? Virgo would be the digestive system. So if you know me, you know I have a stellium in my 6th house. Okay? Meaning I have 3 or more planets. I have four planets in my 6th house in my digestive system. Okay? So I put a lot of focus in this area of life. Okay? Hence why I'm, heavily invested into my eating habits and what I put into my Virgo constellation, aka my digestive system. Okay? So next is the kidneys. You see the 2 scales? The 2 scales on the Libra from the balance? Well, you do have 2 kidneys, right? We do have 2 kidneys for that balance. And this is also that balance, this Ankh type shit. I'll elaborate, make a separate video on that shit. Oh, the famous Scorpio constellation. Okay, so from the kidneys, the famous Scorpio constellation. The famous Scorpio constellation that's flowing around the internet. Okay, of course, the Scorpio constellation is the generative system, okay, aka the private system, right? So the, penis for the man, vagina for the female, okay? So Sagittarius would be known as the hips and thighs, usually, right? Sag is known as that hips and thighs, So that hip and thigh area. Sagittarius dealing with higher learning, right? Higher learning, that 10th house, right? Higher learning, so correlated with the hips and thighs, right? Let's say if you're doing squats and you're learning how to jump, you want to get your jumping on. You want to become more, you want to reach new heights. All right, you want to reach new heights. You want to increase your jump, your height. Sagittarius, you got to work on that thigh muscle, okay? And that hip area, okay? So that hip to the thighs muscle, you got to do some squats if you want to jump higher, okay? You got to do some squats, all right? So next is in Scorpio, we talking about that skeletal system. So your bone structure, the whole skeletal system, that's what Capricorn is dealing with. Okay? The whole skeletal system is what Capricorn is dealing with. So Aquarius, right, would be, let's say the shin area. We could say Saturn, aka Capricorn. Yeah, Aquarius is dealing with shin and thighs, not thighs, knees. Or no, Capricorn also touches that on that knee area. Or is it Aquarius? Let's see. So the knee is dealing with Saturn, So when we talking about Saturn, Capricorn, as well as Aquarius, both use Saturn. That's sort of why I mixed it up. So you could say, they both go hand in hand. But I know for damn sure the shin is Aquarius, because that's dealing with that Uranus, and the feet is Pisces. Okay, so this is medical astrology and how with medical astrology, I'm proving that we are all one. Even if you are not in tune with the stars, we are all one. We are all one of each. Okay? So we're all one. Alright? So yeah. Come closer to the stars. Come closer to yourself. First is signing out. Catch you next now.